everybody. So I just watched the horror movie Pumpkinhead, 1988. I think the year is that. So I'm going to recap it. So this is going to contain spoilers. If you want to watch the movie yourself before getting it spoiled, you can just write on YouTube Pumpkinhead full horror movie and you will get a search result. It is free full horror movie on YouTube. So how it begins. The horror movie begins in a rural countryside in nighttime, where we see a family inside a house, a son, a mother, and a father, very distressed and nervous. Something is happening outside. So, the mother is taking care of the son, while the father is guarding the house with a gun. And outside, a random guy is running around. Something is chasing him, a monster of some kind. So the guy tries to break into the house, but the father threatens him with the gun and does not let him in. And eventually, the guy gets chastened down by the monster. The little son sees that through the window and remembers the monster. So, the scene cuts off to the present, where the young son is now a full grown man and has a son of his own. So, there is no mother, only the present grown man that became a father. We will call him our main guy. Like he was the son in the flashback start of the movie. So now he's a grown man and he's only with his son and the dog. So
When I was your age,
what happens? They just spend time and eventually some random teenagers arrive near their house. Like there are sandy mountains over there. So the teenagers pick up motorcycles and drive to that area for stunting with the motorcycles on the mountains. So they get wild, they get drunk, and they drive around with the motorcycles and run down the son of our main guy. So the son dies, and the teenagers leave him behind. They just escape. So the father finds his dead son, our main guy finds his dead son, and he just cannot do anything. So he drives deeper into the rural area to a little village where he asks locals, do they know where this witch lives in the area? Because there is supposedly some kind of a witch lady living in the deepness of the forest. So nobody tells him, but eventually a young kid reveals to him where the witch lives. So our main guy drives to the witch, shows his dead son, and asks her for her help. So the witch makes him do a ritual. Our main guy goes to a forbidden grave digging site, like graveyard, and digs out a fetus that doesn't look human. So he brings the fetus to the witch, and the witch does blood sacrifice, like gets the blood of our main guy and the dead son, mixes it up and pours it on the fetus. So the fetus becomes a monster, stands tall, and the ritual is complete. Now, what happened? The witch sacrificed the blood of our main guy and his son to summon the Pumpkinhead, the monster of this movie. And what will the Pumpkinhead do? What is the goal? The monster was summoned for revenge. He is a demon that has a purpose of revenge only. And now he is going on a rampage to kill the teenagers that left behind our main guy's son. So, our main guy accepts it for now because this was the goal. He knew what was going to happen. And the Pumpkinhead monster starts killing off the teenagers one by one. But eventually, guilt gets to our main guy. So, our main guy asks the witch, can we stop the ritual because I can feel how I am killing those teenagers? And the witch says no, it has to finish full percent, we cannot stop it now. So the main guy disagrees. He, first of all, arrives to his wife's grave and buries his dead son, and then arrives with the gun to the household of the teenagers that are being hunted down by the Pumpkinhead. So they live in a rural foresty area also. And eventually, a lot of those teenagers get killed, but our main guy tries to save the last ones. And they go inside a little household and just
Can't you
talk
stop
like,
this?
how can we destroy it?
Can't you call it
We can't
off?
destroy it. But our main guy is determined. He will send this demon back to hell. And like there's
But I'm gonna
only
send it back to whatever
two
hell it comes
teenagers left now and a random kid. The kid that like before gave us the pathway to the witch. He just wants to help, so he arrived. Like he has no business with the monster, but he arrived anyway. So all these people and our main guy. And Pumpkinhead is about to finish off the last teenagers. But the main guy shot himself in the head because he realized that his pain affects the monster pain. He's one with the monster. And the monster fell on the ground. But the main guy is still not dead. So what happened? The teenager girl, the last one, noticed that in order to kill the monster, she has to kill the main guy. So she picked up the pistol, shot the main guy in the head, and the monster died and vanished into flames. And this is how the movie ended. Survivors. Two teenagers and one random kid. And the death count, the monster killed overall, one, two, like about 4 or 5 teenagers. So this was the movie Pumpkinhead. Teenagers survived, and it ends like that. So I personally giving it a 7 out of 10 or 6 out of 10 because it has no bullshit. It has like goes straight to the point, the story, everything. And it is fun to watch. So thank you all for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.